girls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out your weird makeup hacks. Now, I asked on my Instagram story a while ago now for people to send me their makeup tricks that might be a bit weird or, you know, unconventional, not too popular. So I'm going to test some of them out to see if they actually work. If I mention yours, I will leave your Instagram handle in the description below, and you know, if I get enough if I get a good response from this video, I would be more than happy to do a part 2. Just make sure next time I put the story up, give me your suggestions of different makeup hacks and I will definitely try them out on this channel. So without further ado, we're just going to get straight into the video. The first tip is to mix a pore filling primer with your foundation. And apparently that works a lot better than doing it separately. So I was panicking thinking I didn't have a pore filling primer, but I've got the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which is a dupe for the Tatcha one. So I'm just going to get, not really sure how much to get, but maybe like this much. I do have fake nails on, so I haven't done my makeup with fake nails on for a long time. But we're just going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. And I think what I'm going to do, even though it's got an applicator, is pop some on the brush along with the primer. Now I had a half day at work on Friday, so Shell treated me and I got my nails done, so they look really nice, and then I got my toes done the same colour because my feet definitely needed a little TLC. Now I don't have really massive pores anyway, so I suppose it would be easier to test this out on someone that, say, did have slightly bigger pores. But we're testing it out anyway. I feel like that worked, kind of. My skin has cleared up nicely now, which is good. I haven't really been doing anything too special other than cleansing and toning every morning and every night, and then moisturising. So that's what I've felt has worked really well. So I might post like a routine of my cleansing skincare routine in my Instagram story. Now I've got all this primer and stuff in my nail, which is gross. These aren't usually as long as I would go for when I've had them in the past, but anyway. Alright. So that's that all kind of blended in now. I feel like that hack kind of worked. Doesn't look any worse. So my next one was to use like a piece of paper or a card or something to stencil my contour. But first I think I'm going to have to like set my makeup. I'm just going to use my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder to quickly set that. Not really too fussed about concealer today. Alright, so the bronzer I'm going to go in and use is the Boohoo bronzer. And I'm going to use this big fan brush, which is the JH02. And then it says a piece of paper. Just going to use my card, put it this way. I think I had too much on my brush there. But it did make a nice sharp line. So I'll try that again on the other side. That side's a little bit better. Okay, now I'm just going to get my little normal face brush and blend it out a bit. So it does make a nice sharp line. For me personally, with my contour, I don't mind if it's super sharp though. That one looks a bit more blended out. That'll do. Looks a bit muddy, so I wouldn't say that. It definitely makes the sharp line, but obviously you need to kind of be a bit more careful than I was, I would say. Now, what's my next one on my list? It says do highlighter before blush. Now I have tried this in my last... I did try this in my last video, but we're going to go in with the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. You're probably sick of seeing me use the same products, but anyway, I'm just going to go in with a little tiny brush here. Yeah, apparently it like blends it better. And I found that when I did it last time, it kind of works pretty good. I wouldn't say it's any worse. And plus, that side definitely looks better than this side right now. Okay. For blush, I'm going to go in and use the HNB Cosmetics in the Feeling Peachy blush. This side is definitely looking a bit better than this side. It's a bit of a mess, but anyway. Use concealer to sharpen eyeshadow at the ends. So I do this a little bit anyway when I've gone a bit out of the line, but we will go in with the ABH eye primer. I used the wrong brush for my highlighter. But anyway, we'll go back in with this brush. Covers up my veins on my eyes nicely as well. Okay, now actually this will be the next kind of hack, but similar. It says we've got use blush or bronzer as eyeshadow. So maybe I'll go back in with the HNB to match my cheeks, and then where's my little brush I need? We're gonna go in, that one's a bit messy. Okay, we're going to go in with this and we're going to go in with the blush. So if you've forgotten your eyeshadow and yeah, you want to go for either a pink or a bronze kind of look, then blush will work fine. I don't normally do this, that's why I thought I'd include it into the video. And some of these aren't necessarily weird, you maybe already do them heaps anyway. But it's a good way to use up your blush as well, especially if the pan's really big like this one. And just while we're at it, I may as well add in a bit of the bronzer. Just on the outer corner there. Alright, so there's that one. Now, I didn't really muck it up that much, but we're going to use the concealer just to tidy it up a little. So I'm just going to go in with the Jouer High Coverage Concealer, just a little bit. And then I'm just going to use my little face brush just to pat it down. That just tidies the edge up more than that one was. So we'll just pat this down as well. Really gives you a clean line there. Just like this clean line. And now we've got, when applying mascara, use a card so you can get the little hairs without worrying. Got my Tarte mascara, which is one I've been absolutely loving lately. Got my card again, and you just kind of put it there. And that means you can get it without touching the top there. I'm just going to flip it around. Might be better to do it in the other hand. Can't do much with my right hand, but I'm not too bad at mascara, I don't think. So I still couldn't really reach the little hairs exactly, but maybe that's just lack of practice. It did help me get a few extra, I suppose. So that's that done. And now you do like your darker colour here for the next hack on your lips, and then you do a lighter just to give you that ombre, and it makes it look like you got bigger lips. So I'm probably going to go in and use, it's gonna be a very pinky kind of look, but I've got two Jeffree Star ones in Rose Matter and Butt Naked. So I'm gonna go in and do Rose Matter first and then Butt Naked in the middle. And I do sometimes do this anyway. And then we're going to get butt naked and put it in the middle. So it kind of gives the illusion that your lips are a little bit bigger there. Now, the last one we're going to do is using, like, making brow strokes. So you just get a darker eyeshadow shade and you wet your brush a little and do like your eyebrow strokes. So this palette has like the Yugo shade. It's not really dark, but what we're going to do, I haven't got water, but I've got my little Revolution Pro spray, and we'll get my little eyebrow brush here, and I'm going to dip it in here, dip it in there. It kind of gives you that fluffy brow look without being too over the top. So that kind of worked. So obviously this isn't the best makeup look I've done, but it was just for the point of testing out your makeup hacks. That was all of them. As I said, if I've said yours, I will leave it in the description below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, Petals. Bye.